How's it going, everyone, and welcome to my course where I'm going to teach you about my fractal model and the one-shot, one-kill model based off of that. Now, the first thing we are going to cover are the concepts, so let's get into that. First thing we are going to go over are opposing candles. Now, when defining an opposing candle, I'm always going to use the series of candles, not the single candle. So you can see here, I'll use the highest opening price in this series of down close candles and the lowest opening price in the series of up close candles. I'm going to ignore small little candles within that larger candle, right? So in here, I don't really care about this candle. I'm going to focus on these here. Now, where do I look for opposing candles? I'm going to look for them at 3 points of interest. The first will be a high or a low, right? So you can see we run out this low, we close through the opening price in the series of down close candles, validating this as a series of opposing candles to trade higher. Similarly over here, we run out the high, which is a valid point of interest, closing through the series of up close candles to trade lower. Now, the one time I don't need it to hit a higher low is when I have SMT with another asset. So for example, if I have SMT where another asset runs out the low, then I will consider the failure swing for the opposing candles. Now, the next point of interest I use to define opposing candles are fair value gaps. So you can see here when we reach into a fair value gap and then close over the series of down close candles, in this case it is just a singular candle, that validates this as an opposing candle to trade higher, and the same thing over here. The last point of interest is when price reaches back into another opposing candle. So you can see we have a valid opposing candle here. Price trades lower back into the opposing candle and then closes over and trades higher. And the same thing over here, as we form a bearish opposing candle, it trades back into the opposing candle, validating a new opposing candle to trade lower.